So I just wanted to record this today. It is October 5th, 2016, and I am, I guess, on my second week at this new job. Um, so basically, I had been in a job for about 2.5 years, was completely unfulfilled, completely unhappy there, but comfortable. And the only catalyst for me to even apply for another job was knowing how much more money I could make at another place and feeling like I was working my butt off and really deserved to make more. And we had a few clinic days where we were in transition with doctors and we weren't always as busy as they felt we should be. So they were threatening to start sending us out to other places to keep us, quote unquote, busy. So I felt like maybe my job's in jeopardy. Maybe I need to apply elsewhere and just see what happens. So I did. I didn't hear back for a while, and then all of a sudden this job offer comes. And I was excited because I thought at least I have some sort of offer, and hopefully this job will counter. If they can just come up $1 or $2 an hour, I'll stay here, and then I'll plan my escape. Trust me, from day one when I started this job, I wanted to plan my escape. I remember sitting in the lunchroom and reading just inspirational books about startups and things, telling myself, I'm getting out of here. And then in a blink of an eye, 2.5, almost 3 years had gone by and I was still there and I had no plan for getting out. And I kept saying to my sister almost every weekend, I need to make my escape plan. I need to make my escape plan. But I never did anything. So then this new job comes. I accept it because my current job offered me nothing, not a penny more, at which point I felt completely undervalued and a little pissed off, honestly. The people I worked with felt like I deserved more, but the institution didn't feel like it. So I left. I had a week off. That was great, excited. I'm going to start a new job. I'm going to make more money and I'll figure out a way to get out. But while I'm figuring out a way to get out, I'm going to be making more money. Fast forward to last week and start the new job, and I feel like I know nothing all over again. Learning a new system, learning new people, learning a new flow. I feel like even though I know how to do the job, I feel like I know nothing. It's completely different here. My commute is so much longer. I'm spending nearly 3 hours on the road just because the traffic is so horrible at the hours I work. And I have an hour lunch break, which is nice, but at the same time, my day just drags. Some days we have next to nothing to do for a little while, and it's just like, what the heck am I doing? I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting my life, and I'm so unhappy. I can't eat. I can't sleep. I have this anxiety and this horrible feeling in the pit of my stomach every second of every day. We just had a 3-day weekend, and I spent the whole weekend just fretting. Trying to do things to stay busy, but just fretting the entire time because I knew I had to go back on Tuesday. And I'm so tired of that feeling. I'm so sick of it. I haven't been able to sleep. I'm up every hour. I'm fretting. The stomach is churning. You have the awful feeling in the pit of my stomach. So yesterday on lunch break, I spoke to a business coach because I'm like, I have to get out of this. I want to start working for myself. I have talked about this for forever. I did actually have a stint of working for myself for a while in my life. I just never took it seriously enough to really take it where it probably could have gone. But I'm like, you've got to get out of this. I'm so unhappy and I'm wasting my life. So this business coach was really, inspirational. And I thought, I really want to do this. And I thought, okay, I went back in after lunch feeling so much better. And then the dread set in again. I have to come back here, every day until I figure something out. And it feels horrible. I'm just terrified. I just I hate the feeling of feeling trapped when I'm there. So I came home, I thought I was going to sign up for this business coach, and then I completely chickened out last night. And I'm like, I just have to look around. I have to see a few people. Can I really drop this kind of money? My family's saying, you know what? This job is interfering so much right now. Why don't you just stop and focus on yourself and getting this business off the ground? Start doing it now. And I'm just terrified of what about not having any sure income stream? Am I going to beat myself up over this? So I just want to document to myself every day what I feel like about going to this job. So I remember. So if I do wind up quitting, I know why. And part of me feels like such a failure. Like, you should just be able to suck it up. You should go to this job every day, just make the money and side hustle until you can figure something out. But I don't think there will ever be a perfect time. I think at some point I'll probably get complacent here too as well. So I have to believe that I sought out this other job to get me out of the job that I was so just comfortable in. The job that I would have stayed in forever, even though I was unhappy, just because I was comfortable. And now I'm in a place where I'm very uncomfortable. And I think I have to capitalize on that feeling and push myself to go do something else, because it's now or it's never. I will always be wasting my time and wishing I had done more, sought my purpose, if I don't do something about it. So I'm like on the verge of tears this morning about having to go to this job. I am just freaking out, knowing I'm going to have this long commute, knowing I'm going to be trapped inside for a certain amount of time, knowing I'm leaving my babies. I'm freaking out and got next to no sleep last night. But I'd like to think there's a light at the end of this tunnel. It's just a matter of knowing when and what to do. So we'll see.